Oh boy, look at this. We are so close. I think the ground is very close too. Went ahead and ran to town, getting that Fummins broke in. Brand new engine, figured we better put a load on it. So why not haul a whole bunch of lentils? Because this year, we're probably behind the curve like always, but lentils have been a great crop for a lot of guys in the area. Obviously still gotta have water to grow them, so I mean a drought isn't gonna help anything. But with that, they're worth a lot, and they do like our country that we're in, our drier country. Lentils do well. They're just not the most enjoyable crop to grow. But we're gonna try it again. And yes, we sold all of our seed like 2 years ago. I wish we didn't, because we'd be using that instead of buying new, but that's okay, got new genetics. So these are all lentil, and they're going into the back of the shop back there. And we'll do them at the end of seeding. So once we finish peas, wheat, then we'll do the lentils. So I gotta help this guy. 1 second. Oh, he almost got it. Wow. There we go. Oh, it's nice having a skid steer. A big enough skid steer that can lift totes like that. Totes, chemical shuttles, all that around that 2,500 to 3,000 pounds. It's I would say almost essential on a farm like this. There are some really nice wheel loaders that are small, and not only do they articulate, but the wheels steer too, and they're very maneuverable, and they're way faster than a skid steer, and they ride a lot better, but they're also a lot more money, so we'll go with the skid steer for now. Huh. Well, what's that thing? Oh well, it amazes me that those straps can take that weight. That's a lot of weight right there, and that's a pile of seed. Pretty crazy, but you know, I've never had one rip off, so as long as it's not an old bag, they seem to hold up. Cool beans. Excuse me. Cool lentils. Lentils. That's what I meant to say. Let's see if they can get them all without my help. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. 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 Oh, there's one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a tricky one. Oh, this one's tricky. Oh, hang on, he's got something going here. Hang on. Don't underestimate him. Can you get the back ones? Can you even see them? Hang on a sec here. Wait, what? No. Are you serious? Show off.
What I've got going on here is we're getting ready for spring seeding, and we're going to seed our yellow peas there, first. And what I have here on the bench is the meter rollers that go in the cart, and they meter the product, whether it's wheat, peas, fertilizer, whatever, lentils. They'll meter them into the tubes which go out to the air drill. Well, what we're looking at is right here, I have what they call a fine roller, and a fine roller works great for, it can work for fertilizer in moderate amounts, but wheat, barley, and that kind of crop. As you can see here, they're a little shallower in the depth. Well, the peas are bigger seed, and so what happens is they start binding in these flutes, and then the meter roller is trying to turn, and it's causing excess electricity, and you can have problems. So what we've done is we've got, for the pea rollers, we've got these deeper fluted ones, which are called coarse, and here's one that I've already made up. And that is works well in peas. They don't bind, and it turns smooth. And what I got to do is I've got to take this fine roller here and change out to these from fine to coarse. And so I've got to disassemble this. Well, as you'll see when I'm doing it, there's bearings here, here, and here that help in the rotation, so there's no friction, so the rollers can turn smooth. Well, what happens after a while, especially with fertilizer, is they'll go bad. And I had a bearing here I threw out that was hard. It was frozen, rusted. And so I'm going to take all this apart, check the bearings, put new bearings in, and then put the new flute. So invite you guys to come along, put your gloves on, safety glasses, and if you have any empty spots up here, go fill it. I know I'm full of it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this. So I took off the outer bearing, and as you can see with the fertilizer, it's rusted, and I got to pull every one of these rubber flutes off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wonderful tool right here. This air grinder, it has a rubber pad. It's great for cleaning gaskets off of pans and other stuff. Well, and it doesn't damage the metal. So I'm going to take all this rust off, make sure there's no little spots of metal here that'll not facilitate this flute coming off. Okay, got a steam cleaner out there running, making noise, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screwdriver and I'm going to tap this under the rubber between that and the hexagon metal shaft, and I'll show you what I'll do. So I'll put that in there like that, and then I'm going to spray some lubricant in there. Okay, then I'm going to take a couple screwdrivers. I'm going to separate one flute. Alright, I think we've had this off before to fix a bearing because I don't see it very rusted inside, so we probably put anti-seize on it. And the last time, so it probably will come together or come apart real easy. So I'm going to move it, and then I'm going to just try it. Oh yeah. This is working better than I figured. This is the inside bearing. Let me get the wear plate off. Yep. Lots of anti-seize. Now, alright, there seems to be something right there. So let's clean that up. Alright. Let's check this bearing. Ah, feels good. Now they've got a split pin that holds that collar. Let's see, is this the right chisel? Split pin. Alright. Take the collar off. Alright, let's get this other bearing off. Alright. Before I do that, I'm going to clean it again. Give it a little slickness. All right, take a look at this. That's seized. All right, that one's junk, but the plastic inside isn't. All right, now we'll do the rest of the. Looks like that one's a little tougher, so. One left. Okay, this bearing seems to be okay. It's getting there, but it'll definitely run this season. I'm gonna clean the shaft up, then I'm gonna reverse I'm gonna put a little anti-seize on the surface so that when we remove it the next time, it'll be great. Things you look for, you make sure this little bearing here, it's an agitator and it runs around a fork. Make sure that runs smooth. The rest of it looks, okay. I guess we're ready to assemble. Let's go. All right, this is still good. Looks a little bad on this side. You guys don't like it? Whoa, you guys got smaller. There, you're larger than life now. Okay, it's got it done. It's together and ready to stick into the cart, and we have three tanks. We're going to have 3 coarse rollers in it, and it'll make seeding a lot smoother. And everything is best when it's smooth. So, all right, thanks for coming along.
Now we got the Ford truck out of the building. We gotta go clean it up. I don't know about you guys, but this looks nasty. Somebody pooed in my truck. I don't think it was Nick this time. That's nasty. Ugh, disgusting creatures. All right.
Okay, it's about that time for some seed. Let's go get some, calibrate this beast on the other side of the truck, and then get in the field. So I think we're good to go. Let's go. There you are. Oh, much better. Ah, yeah, that's right. Smells like dead mouse. Wouldn't have been right if it wasn't like that. Also wouldn't be right if there wasn't an air leak under the dash. Somewhere I can hear it. It's hissing. But obviously we're pumping more air into the tank than we're leaving out, so we're good. Okay, which one has peas in it? I don't believe him. Like I'm just saying it's these two. Why don't I believe him? Let's check my handy dandy marking here. See. And, oh, it's on P. Yep. He was right. It's P. Stretch that conveyor out. There we are. Beautiful. Somehow we got way out of adjustment. It's real easy to adjust though. That's the beauty of these systems. You just got to get a big crescent or mid wrench or an impact gun with a socket, which I don't know if that's advisable, but just turn that up until this pipe here lines up with that green mark right there, and then your tension is set correctly on your belt. So it's running, it's not slipping. We'll get away with this still here, but next time we come to the yard, we're bringing some tools, we'll tighten that up. It wasn't that loose last year, so I don't know what happened, but it'll be nice and tight when we get back. Okay, we gotta get this conveyor out. Let's see here. Up. Nothing yet. Yeah, turn that on. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's swing it out. Beautiful. Yep, that's good. Here we go.
There's no stopping it.
So we're not going to fill it full yet because we got to inoculate this. We're going to put just enough in to calibrate it. So just enough to get the rollers covered. All right, so now we're going to move to the next two hoppers and we'll not top them off. Put a little bit in each one of them too for the calibration. So before you get started, you got to put the bags under and run a little bit of product through. We just did. Tank one?
I'm just going to do one at a time.
Okay, we're doing tank one. So anyways, run a little through, check sure each roller is metering out product coming out of each run. Then when you're done, just take it off, dump it back in the conveyor, put it back on, and then start the calibration process, which he's done in there. So I guess we're good, so go ahead and start.
You got to run it.
There we go. They're all working now. So I'll just fill up quite a bit in the bag there, not so it's too heavy where we can't pick it up, but enough to go by. So we were having a little bit of trouble with getting all of them to run, and I think what the problem is batteries are a little weak. It's a 24-volt system. Each one of these runs is an individual motor. These drive motors right there. And so we'll bring a charger over, hook it up, put it on the batteries here. That way we'll have good voltage to keep them spinning like they should. Because see, this system isn't powered by the tractor. It's powered by this alternator right here, which powers the batteries when the fan's running. But we're not running the fan right now. So there's nothing charging the batteries, and the batteries are a little weak. You're not gonna get a very good calibration. I could go in the cab and look at the monitor and they'll tell me what the voltage is, but we're probably sure it's low enough, so. On with the charger. Like my new wheels I just put on her. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, let's go to 20. Crank her up. 40 actually. We can try that, see how that does. There we go. Now they're spinning like they should. Very good. All right, let's see what that's like. Is there enough in there? I think so. Wait after this. Gotta try to get it away from this thing. Looks like 42 pounds. Yeah, just over 42 pounds. So 42 pounds, but we didn't weigh the bag first, so let's throw the bag back on it and figure out what the bag weighs. Oh yeah, we can do that one too. What's the bag weigh? 11 pounds? Okay, here. Yeah, they're pretty accurate. This one says 11.2. So 31 pounds. Does that sound right? Okay, 31 pounds of seed. Let's put her in. So you subtract the bag from the dealio here. So 101.5 revolutions. Enter the correct amount. 31.2, something like that. Next. And there's the calibration number that it figured out. Finish. Okay, let's go to the next one. You can do them all together, but we're just doing one at a time. So that one, next. Next. There we go, see the revolutions counting? I'll go through them all again, but I just remember the number was 30 for tank 1. So we'll see how tank 2 compares. Let's keep on going. Oh, is that all you're putting in? That wasn't very much. Okay. Wake this thing up. Is it 51? So let's just say 50. Yeah. So 39 pounds. So a few more revolutions than the last one, 126. I'm gonna put in 39 pounds. 39.000. Oh, we can't do that many. 01, there we go, perfect. Oh yeah. Next. Wow, look at that. Almost identical. 30.75. Okay, good. Last one. Launch wizard. That one, next. Ready to go. Okay, you're good to go on number 3. There you go. 46 to 48, so let's just say 47. Settle down there. 47. All right. Let's put in 36. Next. 31. Really close. So if you look at the numbers now, 30.73, 30.75, 31.79. So rear tank's a little bit more pounds coming out with the same amount of revolutions as the back, which that's really close. Okay, I think we're good to fill it. Put some inoculant in it, and we'll get this baby nice and full. I don't know where Legard went, ran off. Okay. Oh, he's probably back here, putting the bags away. There he is, right there. So we got it figured out. 10 bags of inoculant in the, well, 10 and a half in the back tank, 4 in the middle tank, and 7 and a half in the front tank. So we're gonna slowly dump these in while it's filling, and the other guy up there will kind of just tell you if it's getting full or not, and we just get this done. So. never seems to fail. It'll be windy when you're running an inoculant peat into an auger or conveyor. Every time, windy. Blow that stuff all over you. Why not? It's good. It makes you feel alive.